They've certainly won this crowd over with this kind of play. Clearly. You mentioned it earlier, the Navi chants have just died down. They started out hot on Mirage, but since then it's been all Luminosity.
Well, the history of this team is absolutely mad, isn't it? Fallen, already a legend in 1.6, builds a team from scratch, and then within a very, very short amount of time plays their way into this kind of position. Sees this going to be going down as well. Fur with the follow-up kill, he goes down. Edward takes two, looking for a third, but he can't reload in time. He's not going to get the kill. Fallen will be going down, and now it is a 1-on-2. Taco looking to see if he can close it out here and win it for the Brazilians. It's going to be a big turnaround there. Hits the headshot on Sousa. Now it's a 1-on-1. Guardian versus Taco. It may just be destined to be. And it's Luminosity winning their first major championship.
Good thing those desks are sturdy.
Congratulations. You are the MLG Major Champions.
Thank you so much, guys. It's insane. We worked so hard to get here. We lost a lot in order to become a champion. I think this is how it works for everyone. I'm so proud of my team. Everyone keep their calm and stay together. Mirage was looking very bad in the beginning. We had a very bad T-side half. But just show how our team can do everything we want. We just need to stay calm and focus and practicing a lot.
You guys, I know that you've sacrificed an awful lot. You've moved home, you've left family at home, you've had no money, you've put money into the scene, you've helped the Brazilian Counter-Strike scene so much over the last few years. Can you sum up to me just what this means to the country of Brazil and your teammates?
Just to sum it up, this is our dream coming true. This is just insane. I don't have too more words. I'm just proud. I'd like to thank everyone who was cheering for us. It's amazing. And thanks for all the support. And I don't know, just thanks. It's our dream to play Counter-Strike competitively, and winning the biggest tournament ever on CSGO means so much to me personally, and I'm sure it means a lot to my teammates as well.
Okay, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, Luminosity Gaming are your major champions. We also have one more trophy to award as well, which is the HyperX MLG Columbus MVP. And I'd like to announce that the winner of the MVP, if he's ready, is coldzera! And that is it from the main stage for MLG for the Major Championship. Let's get the final thoughts from Sir Scoots and the boys at the analyst desk.
Thank you very much, Red Eye. Congratulations to Fallen, to Luminosity, and to all of Brazil. Amazingly done in epic, solid fashion, especially that second map. Thorin, starting with you.
Usually, these two teams make their names on the T side. They're known for their fantastic tactics, particularly Luminosity, because they're not known as one of the teams in theory that have all the mad fraggers on CT side. But CT play won them this whole final, actually. Obviously, it got them back in the game on Mirage, and then on Overpass, they were absolutely dominant on CT side. Meanwhile, Navi, usually very good. They told us, they hinted at these boosts, but I mean, as we were talking about in the green room when we were saying so, just because we didn't see the boosts doesn't mean that like it was a lie or whatever.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to have a very specific, obviously, spot on the map where you're going to do the boost. You have to have a position where you haven't seen someone there yet. Maybe you've got someone covering your back in a way. You have to have the right people there who can do it. Maybe one of the boosts is for an AWP, and so you have to have an AWP on Guardian. So don't put too much blame on Navi in terms of that part, because we did tease you a bit that these awesome boosts would be coming out. But at the end of the day, the reason they never got the chance to do the boosts is because the smothering defense of Luminosity. And they really did take that kind of like proto Overpass CT style that we saw Fnatic actually pioneer last year and just use it very effectively, because every time Navi went over to that small site, it didn't matter. There was the aggressive push up, and they had to fight at the bathrooms all the time. They were never getting into the site. If they got into the site, that was in like a 2v2 or something.
I mean, Navi's biggest issue on their T side here was not locking down Fallen. Fallen was absolutely incredible, that whole CT half. Defensive, aggressive, and Navi just didn't have a reply whatsoever. When he went aggressive, he got at least 2. When he fell defensive, Navi did not have the nades to actually be able to actually push him back and get to site. Every single round that Fallen had an impact on, they won. It was absolutely incredible. Good job from Fallen. Fur also had an amazing game. But yeah, overall, that's why coming into Overpass and the veto process for Navi, it's very important to come into the game knowing that you actually have a solid foundation, right? So you don't go in and you only have the boosts in handy, thinking that, okay, don't worry, that's going to win us the game. So, I mean, like you were saying, Duncan, maybe they weren't allowed, maybe they didn't have a chance to use them, but don't base a map off of like some new special tactic you might have found. You want to base the map off of what you feel comfortable on, and you could clearly see there on Navi's side, they were not comfortable at all on Overpass.
In that sense, though, that's where it feels like it was too much of a gamble there. Like, I actually criticized Luminosity for this earlier against Virtus Pro, where it felt like they picked Cobblestone as like a trick map, hoping they could get something out there. If you're a team like Navi, you're known for this fantastic map pool. In this particular situation, why not go with something like Cobblestone, where we know it's stronger for you than for the other team? Instead, they went with this map that's good for them, certainly. They're both very good teams on this map. But it's one of Luminosity's speciality maps. And so in this particular scenario, I feel like maybe they kind of outthought themselves there. Maybe they thought, we're going to get in the situation, then we're going to do these cool boosts that's going to throw them off. They're going to be thinking that they can beat us because they beat us last time. Maybe all these different thoughts went through their head, whereas instead they should have just gone for a map that's very solid. Navi really won many, many series playing Cobblestone. I think they got a bit too ahead of themselves. Then again, they had Mirage, that was the first one, so they knew they weren't out of it.
Richard, your thoughts?
I mean, obviously there was a little bit of tilt going on there, but let's be real. I think this is one of the moments they'll look back and they'll be like, Overpass is actually a very bad pick for us. Because if you look at it statistically,